embrace our true self because that's what makes us unique. And I hope I encourage everyone out there who faces adversities and challenges to embrace who you are. Embrace your uniqueness because you just don't know who you can inspire of by just being you.
Hi mga palangga, welcome back to my channel. So for those who don't know me yet, this is Hero ng Palangga. It's me, Rocky. Sorry if you meet no? But the question is, what's in this vlog today? So I'm on my way, or actually nanako dire sa Waterfront, but I'm on my way to Grand Pacific Ballroom. It's because we are going to attend OP360 Diversity Grand Ball mga palangga. Grand Ball ba siya? Basta diversity event mga palangga to kanang what do you call it, to support our LGBTQ friends mga palangga. So see you there. 60. Hi there.
Yo, what's up?
That's my bestie, hello. We're here naman pala nga nakasulod na sa Grand Pacific Ballroom sa Waterfront, and look, and also they serve me the snacks or the free snacks. We have meat roll and the sandwich and the chips, I don't know, and we have free iced tea. So see you later. Hi, Mi!
Picture
Nag-video ra kami.
Wow, kaklaro ni mo, be.
Kaya ko si babay ni mo.
Sorry naman.
Wala ko na. Akong tail ako ang bako. Wala ka na. That's my tail ino, guys. Look what she's wearing. She's all in black. Oh, di ba?
Androgynous and a sexual. Good evening. Please rise for the singing of the Philippine National Anthem.
Bayan ang pambansang awit ng Pilipinas.
Live at the Pacific Grand Ballroom of the Waterfront Cebu City Hotel and Casino. This is the OP360 Diversity Ball 2022.
You deserve to occupy space. We will never say things will get better. You need to be reminded. There's no point in trying. We refuse to believe love will win. Cruelty and darkness will prevail over it. Acceptance, hope, and kindness. Your circumstances control.
Your choices. Your choices.
Control your circumstances. Acceptance, hope, and kindness will prevail over cruelty and darkness. Love will win. We refuse to believe there's no point in trying. You need to be reminded. Things will get better. We will never say society is too far gone to be united. You deserve to occupy space. Don't ever think you are alone.
be offended and skewed with the things that I used to be. But then I have realized that I don't need other people's opinion on what way I should live my life to be. We should embrace our true self because that's what makes us unique. And I hope I encourage everyone out there who faces adversities and challenges to embrace who you are. Embrace your uniqueness because you just don't know who you can inspire of by just being you.
We are all different. Each one of us here is unique. The nature and beauty of our differences is called diversity. Without diversity, life would be boring in the same way that nature without color is dull. That is why we, the LGBTQIA+ community, carry the rainbow flag as it symbolizes togetherness. We are people from all races, ages, and gender. We all come together to fight for our rights. The right to be heard and the right to be recognized, and the right to be treated equally. To everyone among us, this fight will never be easy. To our allies, thank you for walking along our side. And to those against us, if you can't accept us, please don't hurt us. Open your heart, understand. Diversity is the fact, inclusion is the act.
I overlooked the aspect of mental health, not just for everyone, but specifically for my fellow LGBTQ people. We are more likely to suffer from mental illnesses such as depression and anxiety. Growing up was very hard for me because I was different and was judged. It took me 18 to 19 years to stand for myself and spread my wings. This time, I want to use my voice to share my stories, experiences, and struggles to encourage and empower my fellow LGBTQ sisters and brothers to fight for their rights and believe in themselves.
LGBTQ family, I definitely found it's not a small feat. We tend to doubt ourselves with a sense of purpose we ought to keep within us. And sometimes it is hard for us to admit the pride that we have because we do not know the epitome of what and who we truly are. But I stand here today with the mission of reminding everyone, and most especially to my brothers and sisters in the community, that whatever purpose you may have, you are not useless. You are not a waste of space. And most importantly, your purpose is justified. For in everything, pride wins, love wins, we are all in this.
As a person who has a lot of friends and family members in the LGBT community, I know that they experience different type of discriminations in their everyday lives. That is why I am here, we are gathered to show you that we are not just part of the letter L, they are not just part of the letter B, but they are part of the letter H, which are humans that needs your love and respect. This is Jeremy Parba, a proud ally, who's saying, prejudice in people's heads deprives in finding happiness.
The most significant coming out journey is figuring out how to come out oneself.
I am a straight woman raising the LGBTQIA+ flag to bridge the gap and help the community thrive to keep the authenticity alongside the long-standing fight for equality. I am Irish de Lima, labels aside, happy Pride!
In June 1969, Marsha P. Johnson innovated gay liberation. Tonight, about 53 years later, we are gathered here to celebrate love and diversity that Marsha and our predecessors have fought for. It may still be a long journey towards complete societal liberation and acceptance, but I stand here tonight hoping to convey a message that if we work as one colorful community, we can continue to perpetuate the legacy.
Growing up, I was always fond of joining beauty pageants, but people would say that I'm not beautiful nor intelligent enough. Now that I've had my fair share of minor and major titles in this industry, they would laugh at me saying that I'm too fat for pageantry. I stand here As a voice to all victims of bullying in all forms, especially body shaming, I want to tell all of you that you are beautiful in your own way because we are all born butterflies waiting to metamorph in time. And tonight, this time is my time. And to all my perpetrators, when you said I can't, watch me because I already did.
Living in the Philippines as a transgender woman has been quite challenging. Knowing that everyone is not accepting and taking you seriously. But I've never stopped believing in myself. That's why I will always be willing to share my extra knowledge with those who have an open mind and heart in regards to each and everyone's soji. Because we deserve to be accepted and not just tolerated.
As a proud ally to the LGBTQIA+, I've always valued diversity because our differences give color to our society and to our world. I encourage everyone to express their individuality and be proud of your true colors.
Band entry from the Battle of the Bands competition.
To all the members of LGBTQ, this song's for you.
Isang sirena, kahit anong gawin nila, bandera ko'y di tutumbang. Right no road rules to me, I'm free. Let it go, hold it back anymore. Let it go, let it go.
Education is the thrust of OP360's philanthropic efforts. What do you think is the significance of LGBTQIA+ inclusion and affirmative support in schools?
Thank you so much for that wonderful question. As an IEP English teacher in Thailand, I know the importance of education, and that is one of my advocacy, to provide an adequate guidance and incentives in channeling the young Filipinos in their career choices, for them to have a positive outlook in life, and for them to have a confidence, because always remember that quality education helps in the creation of a beautiful community, and education is the key to solve poverty.
Given the population of LGBTQIA+ Filipinos, why have we not elected a gay president?
I think it's only a matter of time that we have the first gay or LGBTQIA+ president. It's only a matter of time that all Filipinos are educated and are open to having different people from different sexualities and different cultures. And being a Filipino, I really hope that this comes in the near future.
I believe the best time to say that pride is acceptable when we are proud of ourselves. We are celebrating this momentous event in celebration of the pride of the OP360 employees. I believe that as a company, we grapple with our differences, be it skin, age, talent, years, and gender. And I do believe that A lot of people are not totally accepting pride, but there is only one thing that I want to say. To those people who invalidate the pride of each one of us, I want to let you know that you cannot bring us down, because we have our pride, and we believe that your criticism would make us strong, because we accept criticism in our hands, drop them to our feet, and use it as a platform to view our horizon. And that time, that is when pride is accepted.
What would your 6-year-old self tell the present you?
Well, based on my own experience, I wanted to share to everyone. In the mountainous area of Barangay, most specifically Barangay Bulaan, there are one family who has 3 LGBTQIA members, which is our family. 1 is a lawyer, 1 is a politician, and 1 is a quality analyst of OP360. And if I tend to realize, if I were 6 years old before and seeing myself now, all I can say is, you did a great job. A great job first in a way that I was able to conquer fear and challenges.
First of all, beauty competition or even competition like this, OP360 Diversity Ball, are advocacy-centered and purpose-driven. And if I were given a chance to win tonight and bring home the crown, I would use my influence and promote my platform. Aside from mental health awareness and youth empowerment, I will create activities that will include the participation of the LGBTQIA.
The OP360 Diversity Champion second runner-up is... TTX Jehu Bulyaser. Our OP360 Diversity Champion first runner-up is no other than... Merch Night 1, Chan Lado. Our OP360 Diversity Champion of the Earth is... MCO2 Irish Yanuma. Friends, it's time. The OP360 Diversity Champion Community goes to... Merch Night 2, that means our OP360 Diversity Champion 2022 is TQNT! Jay, please take your first walk. She's our very first OP360 Diversity Champion.
You really provided your time, your effort to make sure that this event is a success. Thank you for not thinking twice about using your Saturday and spending it with us. I'd like to close by saying that our candidates talked about diversity and inclusion. One of them said that diversity is a fact and inclusion is the act. And I think that tonight, this really shows that OP360 is committed to make sure that everyone has a safe space to be themselves. I'd like to thank Tim, Ben, Dave, and Aaron who are watching right now. Without you, we would not have been able to mount the first ever diversity ball for OP360. So thank you guys. I hope you enjoy the rest of the evening, and congratulations to all our winners tonight. Thank you.
3, 2, 1, we
OP360.